Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivara Hari Jaya Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivara Hari Jaya Yasodhanandana Braja Sanjana Yasodhanandana Braja Janara Jana Yamuna Tira Bhari Yamuna Tira Anachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Gauranga Jaya Gauranga Gauranga Jaya Gauranga Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Young Vishwavad Paransa Parivarakshana Stotra Sri Sivat A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Young Vishwavad Paransa Parivarakshana Stotra Sri Sivat Bhakti Siddhanta Goswami Srila Saraswati Maharaj Prabhupada ki jai. Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava ki jai. प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय. जय श्री श्री किशोर किशोर गौ गोविंद राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय. मथुरा वृंदावन धाम की जय. नवदीप धाम की जय. जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय. गंगा माय की जय. यमुना माय की जय. भक्तिदेवी तुलसी महारानी की जय. समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय. गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Prabhupada ki jai. Namah Vishwada Krishna Davida Sivati Bhakti Dasa Namaste Saraswati Gaurani Bhajan Vishwasena. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Welcome to Sri Sri Kishore Kishore Temple, ISKCON, Chicago. For the Bhagavatam class, those who are watching online and those who are present here. We will continue to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 75. Yeah, text number 18. 19. Okay, yeah, sorry, 19, 20, 21. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Janavadya Sanyatiktarata Sachartasya Vigya Swarat Tene Brahma Udi Adi Kavai Manti Asurayo Tijo Vadi Mudamyada Sana Dhenak Sakurgam Satyam Param Dhimai Nigamakalpo Taragalitam Palam Sukamukha Amrita Darbya Samitam Ivata Bhagavata Brasamalayam Gur Ahorasika Bhuvivavaka Patni Sayaja Bhabruti Barbutyaisi Charitvati Tam Rutvijaha Achantam Snapayam Chakrur Gangayam Saha Krishnaya Patni Sanyajao Bhrutis Charitvati Tam Rutvijaha Achantam Snapayam Chakrur Gangayam Saha Krishnaya Patni Sayaja Bhavrutyais Charitvatitam Ritvijaha Achantam Snapayam Chakrur Gangayam Saha Krishnaya Patni Sayaja Bhavrutyais Charitvatitam Ritvijaha Achayantam Snapayam Chakrur Gangayam Sahakrishnaya Patni Sayaja Vavruthais Charitvatitam Rutjaha Achantam Snapayam Chakrur Gangayam Sahakrishnaya. Translate word to word meaning. Patni Sayaja. The ritual performed by the sponsor of the sacrifice and his wife consisting of oblation to Soma, Tushta, the wives of certain demigods, and Agni. Avabhruvai. And the rituals which solemnize the completion of the sacrifice. Charitva, having executed, they, tam, him, Ritvijaha, the priests, achantam, having sieved water for purification, snapayam, chakru, they are him bathed, Gangayam, in the Ganges, Saha, along with Krishnaya, Draupadi. Translation and purport by H.G.Karuna की शेष भक्त श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. The priests led the king through the execution of the final rituals of Patni Sayaja and Avavritya. Then they had him and Queen Draupadi sip water for purification and bathe in the Ganges. Text number 20. Devadundavayo Vedur Naradunduvi Visamam Mumuchu Puspa Varsani Devarsi Pitrur Manavaha. The kettle drums of the gods resounded along with those of human beings, demigods, sages, forefathers, and humans all poured down shower of flowers. Text number 21. Sasnu statra tatah sarve varnasrama naraha mahapataki api yataha sadyo muchyeta kil visat. All the citizens belong to the various orders of Varna and Ashrama. Then bathe in that place where even the most grievous sinner can immediately be freed from all sinful reactions. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnana Jana Salakaya Chakkunimritam Jena Tasmi Sri Guruve Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manavishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupam Kadamayam Dadati Sapadantingam Bandeyam Sri Guru Sri Jutapada Kamalang Sri Gurum Vaishnavang Cha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatham Vitang Tasi Javam Sadvatam Savadhutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Sri Visakha Nitangcha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchani Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhasa Chakrupa Sindhuye Vacha Paditanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Nama Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nitya Nanda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Mukhaṁ karoti vācālaṁ pangulam gātigirim Jatkrupatamang vande Gurudeva Dinatarine Jatkrupatamang vande Paramananda Madhavam Om Narayanam Namaskrityam Narochava Narottamam Devi Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashta Prayesu Avadesu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhakti Bhavati Naistiki. Text number 19. The priest led the king through the execution of the final rituals of Patni Saya and Avavritya. Then they heard him and Queen Draupadi sip water for purification and bathe in the Ganges. What is Patni Sayaja? Patni, this verse you can see one past word is Patni Sayaja. The ritual performed by the sponsor of the sacrifice and his wife, consisting of oblation to Soma, Twasta, and the wives of certain demigods and Agni. So in this fire sacrifice or the Rajasya Yajna, they are also to worship certain demigods like Soma, Twasta, the wives of certain demigods, important demigods, and mainly Parvati, Gauri, wife of Lord Shiva, and here, and also Agni. Agni is there. Fire sacrifice means Agni. You have to worship fire god. Because the Havan or fire sacrifice is nothing but the mouth of Lord Vishnu. In your mouth there is one also fire. Unless fire is there, how your food is getting digested. So, in the tongue itself there is or your teeth is cutting down of your food, what you intake, and it simultaneously mixes with saliva, which is present under your tongue. So, tongue's business is to put your food to the side of the teeth, and it has to grind, it has cut into pieces. And tongue will move this way, that way, like that. And simultaneously, so the saliva is mixed for digestion. So see, here this fire is coming from Jataragni, that is called Jataragni, from the stomach. There is, according to your medical science, if there is a hydrochloric acid is there, HCl or pancreatic juice from the liver, there from gallbladder, so many juices are coming and mixed up with food, and it is digesting. But in other words, according to our Vedic science, all these modern science or modern scientists, they steal the knowledge from Vedas. Everything is present in the Vedas. This, we say there is a big fire in your stomach. That fire, you say it is hydrochloric acid or gastric juice or whatever. So, but we say unless there is a fire, the food cannot be digested. This food being churned and being pasted and finally it is digested. That is why you are recommended not to drink cold water. Not too cold water you should not drink. If you drink cold water, what will happen? It will like in putting water on the fire. Fire will finished. So this fire, what we have in stomach, when you drink cold water, it will be extinguished. Or in other your medical, according to medical science, it will be neutralized. When hydrochloric acid will mixed with H2O, it will form like different combination, different reaction. So it will be neutralized. Neutralized means no more digestion of food, what you eat. Or you, the modern science they say you will get cancer if you drink cold water, too cold water. The devotees and specifically Maharaj and sannyasis, they drink water after 1 hour. There is also a philosophy behind how to drink water. How to drink water. There's also nice science is there. This water, if you drink 1 glass of water, those who have obesity, those who are very fat, that is our health science from Veda. It teaches that if you drink simply 1 glass of water before you eat, then you will lose weight. If you are eating, simultaneously drinking the water, then you will maintain the same weight what you have. And if you drink water after 1 hour, then you will gain weight. This is from Dhanantari, from book Dhanantari. Dhanantari, who is the divine or demigod who teaches the physical science or all this medical science. He was the doctor during the demigods. So Dhanantari teaches like this. Those who want to control your weight, they should know the science behind of drinking water. This fire sacrifice, what we are talking, when you are putting oblation to the fire, Krishna is accepting that fire. Fire god or Agni Deva is there. Krishna is accepting. Everything is burned. When you are saying Swaha, that means you are inviting certain demigods and you are offering some oblations. Mainly like uncooked rice or akhyata mixed with turmeric powder, they put in the fire sacrifice. This sacrifice was being done by Yudhishthira Maharaj and with his wife, along with his wife, Sapatni. Patni Samaya. Why it is required that wife is required in fire sacrifice? Wife is called Patni. Patni means or Dharam Patni. Dharam Patni means he is your better half. Without wife, who doesn't have wife, or who lost his wife, whose wife has been died, he cannot take part in fire sacrifice. According to that Vedic rules and regulations. Like for example, take a case of Lord Ramachandra. When Mother Sita was banished from the association of Lord Rama because of some rumors spread in the kingdom, that because there was a fight in between one husband and wife, they are washermen. That washerman told the wife had gone to somebody's house, no, sorry, not somebody, to her parents' house. She stayed there for 1 night or 2 nights. Then, when she returned back, at that time, her husband scolded. Why did you stay a long time in your other house? Then she said, what happens? Even Mother Sita, she stayed 14 years, so many years in with the custody of Lord Ravana. Sorry, Lord Ravana. And Lord Rama accepted. What's wrong if I stayed one night in my parents' house? After all, I didn't go anybody's house. So then Wasserman said, no, he should have, Lord Rama should not have accepted Mother Sita. She was kidnapped. This Lord Rama was in disguise. He was inspecting throughout his kingdom what is going on. Then he could hear this back. Then by hearing, this is the role of a king, of a prime minister, of a leader or president. They should know they should be aware of what is going on in the country. They should not, once they got power, they have to stay on their throne or in their house, or White House, or in their prime minister house. They will simply enjoy the life. They should have ear wide open. They should hear what is going on from the public. Why recently in Indian election that Modi ji lost so many seats? Because he could not pay attention what is going on in the constituency, who is the right person to be elected, and whom to he assigned, they were not doing proper duty. They could not know who has more popularity in the constituency. To that guy, they should have given the tickets to contest for election. But there is a mismanagement. So he lost. So like the Lord Rama, he was hearing, he used to keep so many spies to get the news from the kingdom, what's going on. Every country has some spies. They get the detector. They know what is going on in other country. Everything they let the president or prime minister to know. So whatever. Here, Sapatni. Sapatni means with wife. Why wife is very important? In Vedic rituals, wife is very important. Lord Ramachandra, because he had banished Sita Devi, so now he was not supposed to sit in the Asamedha Yajna. He had performed on Asamedha Yajna. Then what to do? So they all the priests suggested you must make one golden Sita. So golden statue Sita was made an idol and it was put next to him, Lord Ramachandra. Then only he performed Asamedha Yajna. You may ask why? What is the importance of wife? Wife has a lot of importance in Vedic literatures. Wife, what is the meaning of wife? Somebody says, Karmi World, I had read somewhere in newspaper, I think, that W stand for wonderful, I stand for instrument, F for stand for, E for enjoyment. They say, materialist people, they say, wife means wonderful instrument for enjoyment. That is, they take that way. Anyway, but Veda says, wife is dharmapatni, sahadharmini. Sahadharmini means your rituals or whatever religious activities you are going to do, you require your wife. And because see, for example, in first canto Srimad Bhagavatam, Prabhupada has explained nicely that the sannyasis of brahmacharis, they also depend upon women in the society. Why? Because women, they are very simple at the heart. They can give more donation than men. They are very simple. Their mind can be changed very fast. And they are more advanced in devotion than men. Women, they can give more charity to sannyasi, brahmacharis, all devotees. Like take example of Brahma Dijapatnis in Krishna book. When Krishna was in hunger and he tried to test the so-called Brahmanas, those who are performing fire sacrifice, then he sent all his cowherd friends, go and ask them some food if they can give to us. Then these boys, his cowherd friends, they went and they asked to these Brahmanas, can you give some food? Our Krishna is hungry. They say, "Hey, get out from here, get out from here. We are doing some fire sacrifice. We are busy." But they don't know that there is a fire sacrifice means is the Vishnu. You have to satisfy Vishnu. But they came back and they told to Krishna that they didn't give and they rather said they chastised us. Then Krishna said, okay, now this time you go to their wife and tell them Krishna is hungry. As soon as they came and they told to their wife, Brahman's wife, the wife, our Krishna is hungry. So whatever they had prepared for the Havan, for the fire sacrifice, they packed up and everything they ran away to the forest where Krishna was staying. And their husbands, they're saying, hey, where are you going? What are you taking? They didn't care about their husband. No, because Jasmin Tushte Jagat Tishta. If you satisfy Krishna, everything will be satisfied. Jasmin Tushte Jagat Tishta. Means everything will be satisfied. If that principle they had known, the wives of Dija Patni are Dijas. Those are advanced in spiritual knowledge than the so-called Brahmanas. Here, that is why women are more simple and they have more devotion than men. And in one, I had told you, it is other classes, that woman, when Narottam Das Thakur is praying that I should have a woman body, so that I can have more devotion to Krishna. I can love and devotion. Will be flourished. My love and devotion will be flourished if I would have a woman body. I could have decorated Krishna very nicely with kumkum and with sandalwood pulp and like that. Narottam Das Thakur is lamenting. So, Patini Samaya here, that is, and also another reason Prabhupada has given in first canto that when your mind agitates towards the sex, so what you have to do? You are supposed to brahmachari. You are not brahmachari, you are some grahastha. You have a wife, but mind is agitating. If those who have no wife, what will they do? They go to the prostitute, they will go to brothel, and even they don't find any woman, they will try to pollute young virgin in the society. So young virgins, they will be polluted by these rascals. So that is why wife has to satisfy. So they have to take the shelter of their wife. So whoever has very lusty desires, they should take shelter of their wife. Then they can satisfy their senses. That is called gratify their senses. So what to speak of ordinary people will be our Billamangal Thakur was an excellent devotee. He also fell down, although he had a wife. He saw Chintamani, one prostitute, and fell down. Like that, so many instances are there. So, wife has a greater role. Therefore, wife is also helping Ardhangani. He is the better half of your body. So that she is helping you to perform rituals nicely, to all your devotional service nicely. Because once you satisfy your senses, you will be calm and you say, according to their materialistic people, they become very happy and their mood change. And they can perform more devotional service nicely without agitation of mind. But we say according to our Vedic philosophy, our Sanatana philosophy, from the scripture, no, brahmachari and sannyasis, they are the crushed jewel of Krishna. More you control your sex power, you will have more devotion. You will surpass everything, different strata of universe. You will go back to Krishna. There is a chance, 100% chance for Brahmanas to go back, real Brahman, to go back Krishna. That next verse is telling Varnasrama. All the Varnasrama people, the different caste people, they also took bath in that Ganges river to get rid of their sin. After Yudhishthira Maharaj and his wife Draupadi, Krishna, Draupadi's other name is Krishna, because she was friend, Sakhi to Krishna. Her name is Krishna also. It is addressed here, Krishna. So, in that, after they took bath, after these two type of power sacrifice, there are one was some Patni Samaj, Patni, that word is very difficult to pronounce. Patni Sayaja, one fire sacrifice, another fire sacrifice was for what? That is Avabrutya. 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 These two rituals were here performed by the priest. Then, that is why now you could understand what is the role of women in the society. And we could know the role of women in the society, how they help her husband to perform nice devotional service. That is why women are more glorious, like Krishna, more glorious in the society. Because sannyasi depend upon them for charity, brahmacharis, devotees, they depend, and householder they depend upon them, on the women or their wife to perform better devotional service. So that is why women are considered the most important person in the society. That is why we are saying in the line there is women first. What is that? Women first. They are given in the bus, you are traveling or train traveling, you must give the seat to women. Because they are physical also they are very suffering. Every once in a month they have to go for the period. So that's why, so they are suffering also physically, mentally. They are taking care of the kids and everything. So many sacrifice they are doing. So one Mataji was giving nice class here in this ISKCON Chicago. I forgot her name. She was visiting. Krishna Archana Mataji knows that. What is her? She was giving one class. That means women were very simple and they are very simple hearted and they are ready to sacrifice everything for sake of men. But if men will not honor them properly or mistreat them, what will happen? There will be a great blast of situations like that. No, then a woman they can do anything. Like you take the history of Puranas. In the Puranas, they can create, they can destroy, they can whole situation can be destroyed by them. It is too unbearable to control things. If they are getting agitated against you, they can do anything. They can create any havoc in your personal life, in the society, anything. So, this is about Patni Samyaja. That is why you must respect women. You should not be envious of women. You should respect, and give all facility to them. And here, so that is why it is mentioned the wives of certain demigods. In fire sacrifice, we also use that. Agne Swaha, Amaruta Swaha, Varuna Swaha, Gaura Swaha, like it. So we are uttering different names. Wives of demigods. In, and there are also sacrifice. You may say, why is it required for us to do higher sacrifice and all worship all demigods? No. Bhagavad Gita says, Prabhupada says, no. We should, as a Krishna devotee, we should not worship any demigod. Kamastasya hruta jnana yajante anya devata. My Guru Maharaj always quote this one. Kamastasya hruta jnana. Those who worship demigods, their knowledge, intelligence is lost. Is that? They think, oh, I have to worship Durga Devi, then I will get a beautiful wife. I have to worship, it has been recommended, it has been mentioned in Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam also, who hours what. So like certain demigods, they have like that. So if I worship Mother Lakshmi, I will get money, wealth. She is in charge of wealth. If I worship Kartikeya, I can be victory in the war. But that is Abhidhi Purvaka. This is called in Bhagavad Gita, it is said Abhidhi Purvaka. Means this is not recommended in scripture. Those who worship demigod, their intelligence is lost. Krishna is saying, Yatachansa Kalapansa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. All among all demigods, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Indrari Bhakulam Lokan Mrudayanti Juge Juge. So that means Indra, all demigods, everything they are worshipping Krishna. And he descends every millennium after millennium. So he is controlling everything. He is the Ishvara Parama Krishna, Satchidananda Vigraha. And he is the fountainhead of all demigods. Suppose you have good relationship with the president or prime minister. So what is the use of approaching one congressman? If you have good relationship with Biden, Joe Biden, and why you want to go to a senator to get certain things? That everything you can get from the president or prime minister. You don't have to approach any cabinet minister or any so-called minister. No. You have good relationship with the prime minister. He can award. Same way, अकाम सबल काम व मुख्य काम उदारदी तिब्रेन भक्ति जोगेन यजते पुरुषम परम. Akama, whether you have no desire, you have only fully surrendered to Krishna, or akama, sarvakama, or you have more full of desire. So I want building, I want this car, I luxurious car, I want beautiful wife and everything, whatever desire you have, Krishna can also fulfill. Akama, sakama. Mukhya kama, even yogis, they want to get liberation by doing some meditations. That will be also fulfilled. Krishna is declaring in this verse, everything can be fulfilled by Krishna. Akama savakama. Okay. Tibrena bhakti yogana yajate purusham. If you will perform deity worship or any devotional service to Krishna, he will be pleased. And he can have everything, whatever you look for. Not only that, he will preserve what you have. He can yoga kema bahamyam. He will preserve what you have and he will fulfill what you don't have. So, here, I was trying to tell you the why so we don't need to worship any demigod. But, being a householder, not this, if you are not a pure devotee, or if you are not a devotee of Hare Krishna, you may, but even if you are a Hare Krishna devotee, follower of Hare Krishna, you are a householder, you must do 5 things. That is called Pancha Mahajagya, as mentioned in Bhagavad Gita. Why? In your house, there are 5 slaughter things are there. Slaughterhouse are there. Like in slaughterhouse, they kill animals, no? They incur sin. So here in the household life also there are 5 slaughter things are there. Slaughter place is there. What are those? Number one, hearth. Hearth means the gas stove where you are cooking. Okay? Because when you burn the gas stove, there are so many insects and so many flies, small flies, they come and they die. They are burnt. Who will incur that sin? Because you have lit the fire. So therefore you have to take the sin. Number one, hearth. Number two, pest, that is grinding stone. Grinding stone means grinder, big grinder. You see, there is a grinder. Or in Indian village, they have one place, a piece of stone, and another pestle is there. That when they do like they may want to make paste of certain thing like mustard or some spice. They want to grind before they cook. So while they are grinding, two things are there. One is grinding stone and another pestle or mortar or the grinder. So these two also, when some germ or insect come, you are looking on the outside or something, and you may also kill them. There is another sin occurred. Then these three things gone. Another fourth thing is what? Water container. We are putting in your home water containers. Why putting some matka or many big vessel? We are putting water inside that. Sometimes germs comes and you are drinking that germ also you are killing. Then one more thing is the broom. The broom you are brooming. That is also for certain insect and something are there. When you are brooming, they are being killed also. So these five things are considered as a slaughterhouse for the householder. So how to get rid of these five things? That is why they have to do five sacrifices. That is called Pancha Mahajagya. Number one, as soon as you get up, you have to do Deva Jagya. After taking shower, Deva Jagya, number one. Deva Jagya means you have to worship demigod or Krishna. So you in your home, you have to have deity, you have to worship. Do bathe and do all these things. Abhishek, and this is power. This is one called Deva Jagya. Then another one is Brahma Jagya. Brahma Jagya means study some scripture. As a householder, you must read Srimad Bhagavatam every day. Highest scripture or any scripture, but Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam. This is called Brahma Jagya. Third one is Bhuta Jagya. Bhuta Jagya means whatever you have cooked, you have to offer to your, third is Bhuta Jagya means whoever is staying outside. Before that is called Pitru Jagya. Pitru Jagya means if you have cooked something like chapati, first you have to give to your or rice, you have to go Pindadana, you have to make Sradha, or you offer to your forefathers. They are also expecting something new. They have not been liberated, they have not gone to Krishna Loka, they are not gone to any planet. They are also looking for some sacrifice from you. Pitru Jagya. Then Bhuta Jagya. Bhuta Jagya means as soon as you cooked everything, this is important lesson. Please listen. So here you have seen devotees, another guest is there but they are eating. The guest is looking, what type of devotee? They are not offering anything. No prasadam to us and they are eating. Even sometimes before we have seen that, so one guest was here, but certain devotee, she said, you cannot take prasadam. It is for only devotees. What a rascal idea. No, Bhuta Jagya means you as a householder, whatever you have cooked, whatever you have offered to Krishna, go out and tell, hey, anybody is empty stomach, anybody is hungry, please come. That is Grahastha Dharma. Go and if anybody is hungry, you must feed them first. Even there is a snake in your home, nobody likes snake. You have to feed that first, to that snake first. Then whatever is left, you eat. That's what Draupadi was used to do. So this is the duty of ideal householder. So that is called Bhuta Jagya. Another is Nru Jagya. Final is Nru Jagya. Nru Jagya means what? If anybody guest has come to that is your house, you must feed them first. Then you eat whatever is left. So these 5 Jagya, Pancha Mahajagya is recommended for householder. You may say why it is required. Because if you do like this, 5 Jagyas, 5 sacrifice, your heart will be softened. You will have equal vision. Number 1, equal vision. Heart will be softened. Not heart stone like a heart you will not have. You will have equal visions. That is the required for your devotion. Then you can progress in your devotional life. Okay? This is about all first verse. Second verse is the kettle drum of the gods are sounded along with those of human beings, demigods, sages, forefathers, human, all pour down shower of flowers. So whoever staying on the upper planet, after Yudhishthira Maharaj performed all this Rajasya Yajna, after Abhavarti, and also Patini Samagya. So after doing all this, so then demigods were very pleased, and forefathers were pleased, his ancestors were pleased, all Kurus and the fathers, forefathers, Santan, everybody, they are pleased. Then demigods, sages, forefathers, humans, all human beings, they throw flower petals upon him. This is a custom. After when wedding is going on, all your guests they throw the flower petals to the bride and bridegroom. Is it not? So like that. This is the token of their appreciation. What is that called? Throwing the flower petal means, or when you are offering the flower petal to Prabhupada during the Guru Puja time, what it shows? That means you are showing your gratitude or your appreciation to Prabhupada. So that is your Puspanjali. That is the meaning of Puspanjali. You are offering the flowers. Correct? Then, text number 21. All the citizens belonging to various orders of Varna and Ashram, they then bathe in that place, where even the most grievous sinner can immediately be freed from all sinful reactions. So all Varna and Ashrama. Varna Ashrama means Chaturvarna Maya System Guna Karma Vivagasya. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said, this Varna and Ashrama has been created by me. Don't think that this Varna Ashrama is just like we human beings made like that. No. Krishna made. You are a Brahminical person, you are a priest class person, you are assigned to do dictatorship. Brahmana, you have more intelligence. Yeah, one time I was driving, one lady was with me. Then she said, yeah, I liked it. Brahmana, Varnasrama, Dharma. You people used to teach in ISKCON. What is that? Yeah, I told, yes, it is there. It is not man-made. It is like what type of mood you have, you will be judged accordingly. Suppose you have intent. You like to write all the times. You want to be a poet. We say you are a poet because you are writing composing some song. And if a person has instinct to always to fight with others, we categorize them. He is ready for fighting, so he will be called as Kshatriya. Some people they like only to serve others. Oh, I want to serve, I want to be a servant, I want to massage you, I want to comb you, I want to do that. So that is, we say them, they are called service class people. Sudra. And some people they like, I don't want to business. I don't like to be a doctor because why I want to work under somebody. Or I don't want to be an engineer, I don't want to do this, do understand. No, I want to have set up my own business. I am the boss of my business, whether it is a good or bad. So that means this Varna Ashram is you are called business class, Vaishya. So these four class of people is assigned according to their guna and karma, according to their quality and what type of work they do. You can judge a person by seeing what type of person he is, whether he is a Brahmana, whether he is a Kshatriya, whether he is a Vaishya, whether he is a Sudra. Just by watching a person, associating with a person, you can know what type of person is this. Is it not? So this is according to guna and karma, not according to birth. I am Brahmana, my son will be a Brahmana. No. I am a judge, my son should be a judge. I am a doctor, my son should be a doctor. No, not like that. According to their qualification, they have to take the position in the society. So therefore, Sansidim Haritosanam. That is why these four class of people, they are, whatever duty they do, they have to satisfy Lord Vishnu. Sansidim Haritosanam. If they do through their prescribed duty, if they satisfy Krishna, then their life is successful. Like if I am a Sudra, if I must have to do nice service to other class of people, other three class of people. They should be pleased. Then Krishna will be pleased. If I am a Kshatriya, even if it is a dangerous position, I should fight. And even if I lost my life, doesn't matter. Then I will go back to Krishna, to heaven planet. If I die in war. If I am a businessman, I should do business in a proper way, not cheating, not telling lie. Of course, it is required in business, but to be honest, you can say like some people they say, oh I want a mechanic. If a mechanic say, look, your spare part is of this auto body part is this much $200, and my labor is $100. So are you ready to pay me $300? This pleases the customer. Yes, he is telling the truth. The cost of this part is $200 and this is my labor is $100. This is good. Instead of saying $300, if I say it is called, oh, you have come for repairing, I want $500. You don't explain why. Whether that customer will come again to you. If he goes to other auto body mechanic, then he will find, oh, it is only $300. This guy took me $500. Once he will be cheated. Then next time he will never come to that place. Is it not? He will lose the customer. So that means that is not required. This business class means you should be truthful. So then Krishna will be pleased. Brahmana, by his service, austerity, he can please Krishna. So these are four classes of Sansidim Haritosam. If you do like that through your prescribed duty, Krishna will be satisfied. So all these Varna and Ashrama people, Shudra, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, they also took bath in Ganges river. Why? Whatever their sin they have conquered, it was cleaned up. Yes, when you take deep in Ganges river, whatever sin you have done, you will be purified. Why? What is the reasons? Some people, materialistic people say, so those is just, nothing like this is water, that is water, river water, what is the difference? No, Ganges rivers is coming from the lotus feet of Krishna. Because it has come from, emanated from the lotus feet of Krishna, it has purifying property. Even if you go to the Calcutta in India, you can see very Ganges rivers water is very dusty, means very, contaminated. Stools and everything is flowing over there. Still, Ganges water is very purified, very, very pure. Even one time I took one jar of Ganges water, I thought from Haridwar, but then no, I thought it is a muddy, it looks like muddy, muddy water. But wonderful. After 2-3 days, I didn't find a single dust at all. No mud. It is crystal clear. It was like that. So Ganges water is most purifying agent in this universe. If you take a chance, go and have a dip in Ganges river. Take all your sin will be eradicated. But same times, Prabhupada explains that you should not commit again sinful act. After taking bath in Ganges, you should not commit the same sinful activity again. Or else it will become like Konjara Swachhavat. Like elephant bath. Elephant, as soon as in water, he sprinkle nicely and clean his body nicely and take a shower. But as soon as come to the land, again he rolls over the sand, muds, and then what is the use of taking hour and hour taking bath in the Ganges river or in the river? So you must watch your sin, what you are doing. So if you stop that and take the shelter of Krishna, then your all sin will be eradicated. Like wildfire. A wildfire in Nectar of Devotion it is stated, when there will be wildfire in forest fire will be there, all the scriptures like snakes and all small creatures, all animals, wild animals, they will die. They will be burnt out. And so, the same way, whatever, if you take the shelter of Krishna, all your sinful things like your lusty desires, anger, everything will be finished, will be burnt up by your devotional service. So, I will stop it. So, we'll have some discussion or any questions. This is all about these three slokas today. Yes, Sevanand Prabhu. Anything to discuss? Anything you want to share? This is the best part. Question answer session is the best part of Srimad Bhagavatam. Like when you are eating prasadam, the last part of prasadam becomes more tasty. That is why devotees, while they honor prasadam, we don't eat prasadam, they honor prasadam, at the time they eat such a way nice, they honor such a way that they leave the plate very cleaned way, as if no grain, no prasadam is left behind. Sometimes they leak it. So like that. So that like that, Srimad Bhagavatam question answer season is like that. So it is the best part of Srimad Bhagavatam. More you discuss, more you can know. More you get taste, more get blissfulness. Yes.
Yeah, it's thank you for your class, Prabhuji. Thank you for your class. A lot of times in Bhagavatam, there's so many different speakers.
So many
So many different speakers.
different
And
speakers.
the way things are situated now, there are so many different speakers. We have to be careful not to. You have to have a relationship with someone to really ask questions. A lot of
If
times,
you have relationship,
have a relationship with the person in order to really ask questions that are deep. A lot of us have been in the movement for like 20, 25 years, so we're not neophytes. We're we're very much more than maybe the eye can see because we're still here. If we weren't, we wouldn't be here. So there's a lot of questions that have been answered already, and so in Kali Yuga, it's the Maha Mantra is what's focused on from what I'm hearing is how the main sacrifice of now is to focus on is the Yuga Dharma, the chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra. So, a lot of times in classes, it's for me, it's a lot of processing going on because there's, we all have guru and um, it's hard to really, really handle everything. There's so many different things going on, But I appreciate the class and appreciate your contribution to to everything to my life. So thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Yeah, for sharing your thought. Yeah, you said like a different type of personalities they give class, and you said if you have relationship with them, then we may ask so many questions. They may reveal. But what I suggest, yes, different personalities are there. Before giving the class, they should be competent in spiritual science or in Krishna consciousness science. That is the qualification of speaker, whoever it may be. They should have ample knowledge. And not only that, there are different, so many qualifications mentioned in first canto. Who can give class? Like, number one, he should be very humble and meek, and his voice should be soft, and it should sweet, and you should have purity. So many other qualifications there. 6 qualities are there. I am forgetting. So he should, and he should present as it is, whatever, no compromise, whatever he has read or heard. Okay, and so then he will be. Most thing is purity. Then purity is the force. Then his word or speech will have very good effect on the hearer, in the audience. Another thing also, you said like we suppose sometimes we want to act or don't want to act. Sometimes you are thinking so like that, and according to relationship. No, you whatever thoughts you are coming to your mind, genuine thought, not in challenging mood. Like Prabhupada says, disciples should not have challenging mood to ask question to his guru. No, genuine questions. Like if you do not know actually, then what you don't know you ask to your Guru Maharaj or in a Bhagavatam class. Not like that. My Guru Maharaj is giving class, a sannyasi is giving class. I know certain things. I know better than my Guru. I want to, in the way of, in the act of asking question, I will tell so many things. That we have seen in every class, in so many classes. Ramapada Maharaj used to give class, and I have seen certain devotees. They know question is simple, but they try to quote from this, this. So, as if they know better than Maharaj. This is, Prabhupada says, don't use me as a dictionary. If you have certain question, ask that. If you genuinely don't know, then you ask that, to know about that. But don't show your impudence. Don't show your knowledge to your guru or to speaker. Correct? This is, and you should be also fearless. You don't think like that, no. Oh, why this Prabhu, he may not know this answer, what I am going to ask. No, don't think. Ask whatever come. You have to be straightforward. Prabhu, can I ask this question? Okay, what is that? I have seen Ramapada Maharaj is very genuine. Sometimes some of his disciples, they ask certain different type of question from different things. So he say, I didn't know. I will tell you next class, or I will look into. They say, this what is wrong? In this way, my prestige is not going away. A speaker doesn't need that. Suppose I think, oh, I know everything. I know everything. Whatever you say, I will accordingly. I will adjust my answer and I will give you. No, if I don't know, I should admit I don't know. I have to look for it, and what is the answer? I will tell next time. Maharaj says like that sometimes. So like that, be straightforward. And same way, question you are asking, don't think like that he knows or don't know, but you must ask. And if he doesn't know, he will pretend that is his fault. And he will not have any good respect from the audience. Okay? And what else you said? This question and answer. You understood? Question and answer, how to ask and how to speak, and who should be the giver of class, and like this. So there are certain things are there. Yes. Are there anything? Just share your thoughts or anything. Okay. ग्रंथराज भागवतम की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. पंचाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो